Hey guys, Crydon here with an early access preview today. GTFO is a stealth zombie horde style co-op game. You start by being able to select your loadout and inviting up to 3 friends to join with you into the hole. Most of these are your regular guns or skins for your melee weapons, but you do have special equipment you can take with you that can help change the tide of battle, or prevent it altogether. Take one of the turrets for when you inevitably have to fight the horde. Use the scanner to be able to detect where the enemies are to better move around them, or block the doors with foam to make them more difficult to break down. Once you're all equipped and you've got your team together, you're ready to descend. The warden will send you down deep underground to where the creatures are, and the game really begins. So to start, the first mission involves collecting ID cards from all over the map. Now you could treat this like any other horde game and try and run and gun your way through, but as I mentioned, this is a stealth horde game. Ammo is scarce and you'll be quick to run out, and shooting just once can alert everything in the room and adjacent rooms too if you're unlucky, and you can quickly be overwhelmed. Instead, if you sneak through, you can charge your melee attacks to kill the basic creatures in one hit, although if you're too close to another you'll risk alerting the entire room, and so teamwork is required to take them down at the same time. Stealth is interesting, with enemies being alerted if you shine your torch, or if you move when their heart beats. The combination results in some pretty terrifying atmosphere when you're sneaking through with low visibility, and hearing the telltale sign of their heart beating and noticing the red glow appear right next to you. You can also go full stealth mode and sneak around everything, but this can backfire when you hit obstacles in your path, like alarmed security guards that will pull everything around as well as a separate horde, and can easily result in you being overrun. Although, even if you have cleared out the areas behind you, if you then alert the horde, that route won't be safe either, with creatures coming out of seemingly safe areas you've created, meaning you can't back into safe areas without watching your back. There are 2 other main aspects to the gameplay at this moment in time. These include finding and hacking crates to get the life-saving resources inside, like ammo or health kits, and the most interesting, depending on the kind of person you are, the terminals. These are computer systems in-game that work off a command prompt-esque system. If you know what you're doing, these can be helpful, although time-consuming. They can be used to ping resources within that area, as well as in the case of the collectibles, tell you what area they are in. Although again, this requires time to go through each ID's unique identifier, and finding where it actually pings to, and then noting it down, because it doesn't put a notifier on your map or anything for areas you haven't been to yet. You have to note which area you're going to have to find it in. So for example, you can go through all of them and find, for example, there are 4 IDs in room 43. You then have to find area 43 and find the IDs in there. Now onto the subject of the enemies that you're going to be encountering. Currently there are a few main types. You have your 2 grunt style creatures. One which tries getting into close range, and one which fires homing balls of light at you. The 2 big creatures are very similar, being stronger and having some unique aspects, such as the ability of one of them to grow tentacles out of its head to detect when you're stood still. Overall, I enjoyed my time in the beta, although I think it still needs some polish going forwards, which is what the early access is for. The devs have said this is a co-op game and single player is possible but not recommended, and I definitely agree. I tried playing the single player and did not get very far at all. So I'd only really recommend this if you have people to play with, if you have a team you can play it with. Even if it's just one other person, it makes the game so much easier. Because if you are trying to do stealth and you are trying to kill people, again, there are times when there are people you can't kill if you're on your own. You'll alert everything. And GTFO is going into early access on the 9th of December, so just 2 days away. And have you managed to play it yet? Did anyone else manage to play the beta? What did you think? Did you enjoy it? Let me know down in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this.